Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm Boots.
And I'm Coco.
Welcome to Cocoism, the podcast.
We're all too many things, so let's be
Oh my God, too many things
together.
2026.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been so long since we've been here.
It's been quite the break.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks, or it's been 2 weeks?
I feel like it's longer.
But yeah, I think it's been a solid 2 weeks, but that in our lives is a long, long time. A lot of life happened.
A lot of life.
Mhm.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing.
The holidays are just
Over.
They're finally over. I love that.
Yeah. It was interesting, the LAUSD, where a kid goes to school, they had 3 weeks off for winter, we're still in his vacation, but like we got to get back. We got to get on it and we got to get it together.
It's a bit long for me.
Mm-hmm.
LAUSD, the holiday winter break is a bit long. It throws me off of my schedule, you know.
Yes.
2 weeks is cute.
It is.
Let's get back to school, open those
Period.
books. But 3 weeks, it starts to wear on me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the sleeping in, you know, like
Where's the alarm clock?
there's
It's like, where is the alarm clock?
I know.
Let's recap 2025 before we dive into 2026. Start the recap, boo.
Let's get it. I mean, it all started off so entertaining because the glitches were glitching and
Yeah.
hey, we get past it, right? I mean, even today, we were going to film in a new room. We set up a whole new studio and, painted the walls. And we didn't realize that the furniture would not fit through the door.
We were not doing dimensions. We're not measuring. We were just like, oh, yeah, totally.
Who wants to get out a measuring tape?
And we live in a house that's 100 years old. So obviously every doorway isn't proper.
Right.
This one is small.
Hey, it wasn't meant to be. And here we are. And that's
back at the fireplace.
That's the joy of it all, right?
You're going to come here with a whole new vibe. But it still is a new vibe. It's a new year. I'm a new person.
I mean,
her edges are edgy.
I mean, I went to Germany, now I'm back. I love my new haircut. Okay, you guys, a year of not cutting my hair that's too many things. I mean, I end up feeling just like a bushy ball. And thank God I'm married to the best hairdresser in the world.
Oh, wow.
And I needed this.
Cue horns.
Giving me life. This haircut is a Coco original. And yeah, I mean, so to get into the recap, I mean, from Miss Tiffany Tota to Augusto.
Rachel Darvish.
I mean, Jenna Malone. I mean, Don Richard.
How many times is he going to say, I mean?
I
mean.
The
tea is tea. The tea is stirring.
The hot takes, it was all happening.
I mean, Tiffany gave us lessons. I mean, all of our guests and all the friends to the show came last year with lessons. I feel like I learned something from each one of our guests. Not only one thing. I mean, some of them I left feeling so full. And I think we have such a great community where it's like anyone that's coming on here, they're just bringing their authentic self, showing up and giving us all of it.
Well, there's a lot. I agree. I mean, and there's a lot of balance in life, right? And even behind the scenes, we have, people like, Shireen, Sarah, like both like really heavy in astrology and really just like there for us also behind the scenes to just really like center us, get us balanced. There's Chelsea from the driveway, for the fitness. And it's just like all of those have to work together. But the guests came through, and the point of it all is that as much as we're taking something from it, it's really, oh my God, Miss Erica Dusso, hello. I mean,
we were going to say that, but there's a lot to say there.
There's so much. And I'm grateful because the guests were letting it have it, letting us have it here. The bootsy rolls, the Cocoa
Mhm.
Puffs. I mean, congratulations, Erica Duso.
Yeah.
Mayor Duso.
Mhm.
Miss Erica, if you're nasty. I mean,
Period. She was sworn in on the 5th. Yes, what's today? Today's
I,
the 6th. So yesterday.
I know.
Congratulations. And like we said, we're watching.
The new mayor of Downingtown,
Period.
Pennsylvania. Mwah. Congratulations.
Again, so if y'all have not seen all these episodes, take a journey back, absorb, and come back.
Literally, Cha is just, Cha, go sit down. But yes, I mean, what's your, what is your little recap?
Oh, what's my recap?
I just said, what's your recap?
I thought we were just doing a recap, but we
Or do you have any moments in the recap?
there's some highlights.
There you go.
I have to say, this is from our last episode, and Don Richard was on, and she said equity is the flex, and I just think that that is something that is a big part of the end of the year, but it's also something I'm bringing into this year. You know,
Mm,
that episode, she showed up. She she meaning the episode, meaning Cocoism. This thing really gave a space for Dawn to be vulnerable, and I really am grateful for that. And I'm grateful that she felt safe in this space to have hard conversations, you know? So I really had to give that like my real highlight in last year because that was brave.
I love how you said that. Have you met the architect Don Richard is the
Yeah.
episode, and it's quite fulfilling because whether you're a fan of music, entertainment, or performance, Don has such a story and a journey, and she's a someone that we get to work with and create with. So it's a special bond that we have, and we're so lucky to have her on the last episode of the year, and we're so thankful. But again, it's like the things that she shared, right? And it's like such a insight of what it takes to really survive in this industry, the ups, the downs, being a solo artist, being part of a huge, world famous like girl group, being Danity Kane. It's there's a lot there. And she was so gracious and just so beautiful, and so many little tidbits of what's really going on.
Yeah. And I
I
think
loved it.
and I think it's it was a moment where a lot was coming at us, a lot was coming at her. But I think that it was a big eye-opening experience on like, don't read the comments. I read a few and then I stopped because I realized how many people are out there that are going through whatever it is they're going through, right? And maybe don't have all the pieces or have whatever they think is true, and that is their truth. So anything outside of that, they're just gonna rip it apart. So I really ask for people to take this next year to find some space to have a little bit more grace. You know, we all can just do a little bit more grace in our day to day. You know,
Center. I love that,
center
Coco.
thy be, boo. Center thy be.
Center thy be. I
Center
mean,
thy grace.
it's fantastic. I mean, I don't give everyone the overall mother award, right? So
So,
when that's dished out, it's the flowers that you deserve, and I
she dished up is like a big thing of macaroni and cheese.
oh
And I say macaroni and cheese because it's dense. There's multiple kinds of cheeses. There is heavy cream, but in this new journey of this year, I am not gonna eat gluten. So that's why I'm talking about macaroni and cheese. Like, ooh, like she is saying goodbye to macaroni and cheese. And I am Dawn and her little bits were like dense and direct and thank you.
Well, I support the goodbyes to the mac and cheese.
Bagger.
And, as Dawn said, she was iced out of the reunion, the untold chapter of Danity Kane. And Aubrey, who we love, has since responded and said that Dawn was not iced out and that she was invited back from the get go. So, you know, I would love to hear more, right? Because it's like, girls, let's just get it together. Let's all like reunite and like get on that stage because in the end of it all, it's really the talent that got us to this point. You all are so talented. Shannon, Andrea, D Woods, Dawn, Aubrey. We just love you guys and want you all to reunite. So I'd love to just hear a little bit more. I did reach out to Aubrey and hopefully we'll get a moment to chit chat and get the girls together.
I mean, like Don said during the episode, I ain't doing this with y'all. I ain't doing this with y'all. And when she said that, I was like, oop, that was a moment.
I mean,
And to be quite
the
honest,
sound effects, right? It's like,
to go back to Aubrey though, it's like they're whatever it is, at the end it's about the music. And also, they have stuff that we don't know and that we don't need to know.
I totally
You know,
agree. I
I
totally
do
agree.
what y'all got to do. I mean, the girls, as you call them, the dolls, are missing their mother, Dawn. 'Cause I mean, the flex is flexing.
And I'm
Blessed
not doing this
be.
with you right now.
That's what she was saying. And right now she's like, nope, not doing this. I love you, girl.
We love you, Dom. We'd love to hear from you, Aubrey.
And we
The show.
cannot wait to have you on the show when you're in
Yes.
town because we will glam out together.
Get into it. I mean, what a moment.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Because I mean, I could say talk about Dawn and the amazing human that she is. So again, thank you. Moving on to, whew, let me just take a breather. Whew, you ready for this?
Hey, I'm ready for it.
Jenna Malone. She is not only our friend, she is not only our collaborator, she is just a superpower. So smart.
I mean, the digital
Just
imprint
delicious.
of
Go
Jenna
ahead,
Malone,
sorry.
the episode.
One more
I mean,
time,
the
I don't think they
digital
heard you.
imprint of Jenna Malone. The episode, another bananas
Bananas.
chat.
You know,
Life
just
changing.
everything from parenting to collaborating to your guys' connection on sobriety and kind of meshing those stories together. It was just a really beautiful moment to be a part of. You know what I mean?
Completely. Sometimes I'm just like
Gooped.
gagged,
Gooped.
floored.
The hot takes were hot taking, baby.
A hot take is just, it pops up. And
Mm.
again, it's going to be a really beautiful year for Jenna. I'm so
Oh my
excited
God, there's so much
for,
deliciousness coming out.
for all that's coming, music, television, film, the projects. And I'm so excited for you, Jenna.
Mhm.
So excited.
So stay tuned.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, and now we're here, right? 2026. And there's so much that, I mean, personally, I met with my astrologer today and we didn't finish, but we started a year forecast, right? That is from month to month. And I only got through January, but I'll go back next week. I know that you did yours and I got to be a part of it, which was very sweet.
How is that looking in?
Well, I was in the room, so um I also had my journal. So it just sparked me to start writing in my journal because
Mm,
I know the forecast or the reading wasn't necessarily from for me, but that doesn't matter because when you're with someone like Sarah and you're just in this mix, you're gonna get something just from the words being said,
mm,
and it all relates to today. It all relates to what's going to happen tomorrow. And it all relates to, the past, right? So it's all coming together and inspired me um, to just write notes of what am I bringing into this year, or what is, holding on to me from last year,
mm,
right? And what do I want tomorrow to be, or like how do I want to present myself? And I needed it, I didn't even it wasn't even my reading, but I needed to hear the things that you guys were talking about,
mm.
and, yeah, so it's super cool,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean
the start of it, starting with she showed us the TED Talk and talking about the left and right side of your brain and what those 2 parts did, and I have to say this because I was gooped. I did not know that the brain was in 2 pieces. I mean, y'all may know that, but I did not know that. The when she like, cause I'm like a when I was younger, I was diagnosed with like cognitive learning disorder. So I literally have to like see something, do something like to pick it up. And the way that she separated the brain, it was like a real brain. And the way that she talked about these 2 parts of your brain, the right side being you as a human, me as a hairdresser, dad, all of that. And then the left side, like being this kind of living in the past and future, planning, kind of organizing, those 2 parts, I've never heard it in that way.
mm,
So to
mm,
start everything with that, the whole time we were doing, because how we did it was there was 4 decks of cards, of tarot cards, then we pulled 12 from each, right? Or from 3 of the piles. And then we went through each month going through the first 3, and then the last one was a moon card. And then that would tell you actually like what it is that you need to like do, like what is it that you need to do that month. And my January, February was like just take my time, explore what I have going on in my brain, really put the time in, don't rush it because March comes and then that's when the shift is going to happen. So I loved that because it started with talking about the brain and then we went right into it. So the whole time I'm thinking and catching myself on like what am I doing? Am I thinking way ahead of time right now, or am I trying to just focus on what's happening in front of me? And so I think that just moving forward through this year, that's gonna be a big, like, note for myself to, like, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm thinking of the future, when I'm thinking of the past, when I'm thinking of right now, I'm gonna, like, take a moment and be like, "How am I thinking about it? Am I thinking it, as me, or am I thinking it as, like, as this kind of machine that like organizes, thinks about all the trauma and all the past experiences and all the future things that I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, but it's where am I thinking? And I think that was a huge moment today to realize that I just need to be more present, you know?
yes, I mean, I feel like we chatted a bit in the car, and I think also I love how you explain that because that's for you, right? I mean, it's like, listen to those words that you are saying, and allow yourself to do that because, you're all deserving of the calmness, for your
Mhm.
own, mental, like, wellness, your own, the work that you do and just the energy that you need and that it takes. And you don't wanna wear yourself out
Mm,
or be exhausted from all that you take on, and allow yourself to,
yeah,
like we said in the car, do less.
yeah.
You can do less, and
And I loved through this, it showed you the times when you should maybe do less. Or if something happens, be like, "Oh, that's that sign." And I love that we laid it out and wrote each month. And what she said, Sarah, she was like, "Every month that happens, check back in. Don't live in that, but check in before you go into that month. Thank the last month. Go into the next." I mean, this year is 2026, year of the fire horse. So things are just, I mean, if y'all don't feel this, I mean, y'all feel it. It feels like this, like things are on fire.
Hey, I see that, and I agree, I think when I think about, if somebody asks me like my New Year's resolution, to me, what I like to say is just it's my health, right?
Mm,
And that covers, mind, body, spirit, and if those are in check or those are balanced or those are healthy and strong, then everything else, you know, involved will just have a positive, interaction. You'll have a positive interaction with everything else. So, I know we're on like a little bit of a health kick. We finally joined a gym and, we want to eat a little bit different. And whether that's gluten free or just like, a little more healthy, right? And parenting is always a challenge, but it's like that open communication with our son Matthew, who's now 15. I mean, all of life is work, but it's like, give yourself, also the space to, I think, like Sarah said, there are no mistakes.
mm,
There are no mistakes. And that was something important that I heard today too. She was like, there's no mistakes, and don't rush through things,
mm,
give yourself the time that it deserves, that you deserve, and, don't dwell on making a mistake because in reality, like we are all present, right? We're present with our higher power. We're present with God. And like everything that is happening is meant to happen. And you have to know that you are creating it.
mm,
So don't think of something as a mistake. Think of like, think of it as like, why did I create this?
mm,
Right? Um,
yeah.
why am I creating this? And what does it mean? So
Yeah, like that word mistake,
there's no
she had
mistakes.
started with that. It's like, it's not even a word that we should really even give power to because it's not, that word has so much baggage from the past. They're all lessons, and you have the opportunity to just constantly evolve through these moments that you learn and these moments that you create. And you saying that, it made me think of, moments that I've had over the last few months. And it just makes you realize, like, what is it that you want to take into this year? Who do you want to take into this year? You, like, Sarah today, she was saying, you have the power, you have the opportunity to design your life
Mhm.
the way that you want it to be. Whatever, it's all of this is chosen. Coco is in the podcast. We made a decision to be here. And we make a decision to keep being here because we love it. And we love having time with you guys. But it's, at the end of the day, we are human. I am me and you are you. And whatever it is that you need to focus on for you, me, do that. When something doesn't feel good, stop doing it. Like, literally get off the pot, because I ain't gonna cuss right now, but get off the pot and do what is right for you. And also, if there is noise around you you don't want to hear, you don't have to listen to it. You have a choice. We don't know how long we're going to be here. So make the best of it. You know what I mean?
I,
I mean, I feel like I'm preaching,
I,
but
lo-
let me preach.
I love church.
Bless
So
thy be,
take
baby.
me, honey.
Honey, you took me to midnight mass, which I think was, I mean, it was beautiful. I hadn't been to it in a very, very long time.
It was gorgeous.
I mean,
It's amazing.
she was smoking me down with all that stuff. She was like, I was like, I looked at my Matthew's eyes were all red. I was like, yes, die.
It was so beautiful.
It
You know, it
was.
was something new and it was something like out of the box. And I was like, boys, but
We're going.
get dressed because we're going to midnight mass.
Mhm.
And
It was an
it
experience.
was an experience and I loved it.
And I think that as more as I get into my like spiritual self being whatever, I loved how today she said, Sarah said, like we are all whatever it is that is your thing, right? Your higher power, at the end of the day, like that is yours, but that is you. You are it. We are all it. We can all be it.
I love that. I love spirituality and I love
Oh
everyone's own journey.
God.
I love God and
I love all of
I'm
it.
not joining the cult,
You
but
know, I might could.
I might
I
could.
might
But
could.
again, you're right. It's your own personal experience, you know. Like
Yeah.
in sobriety, it's like it's a community that I'm in that really explores that, and
Mm,
it's you make it your own. And
yeah.
but I know that like me having like a sober life and like a sober lifestyle and just being a sober human, you know, after so many years, it's like you know, there's a reason that I'm here. There's a reason that I get to share. You know, there's a reason that I'm not um, I don't know, embarrassed or like not wanting anyone to know. It's because it's like it's the I don't need that, right? Like I am confident in the changes that I've made in my life and you know, my spirituality from when I was young, you know, growing up in the church with my family to now. It's like it's always been a connection for me and
Mm,
now I see, you know, how it's been in my life all along, but how
mm,
meaningful it is to me now that
mm.
um, I get to share my life in a different way.
I have a question for you. How is it different? Like, okay, for example, you as a kid to you today in your sobriety, how is it different? How is whatever you want to call it different? Religion, God, thy, be, whatever. Like, how is that different
Well, I
for you
mean,
today?
it's different because you know, I've learned that spirituality is who we are. You know, we're all born right, and there's no rules in spirituality. And
Mm,
I think as a young person in you know in your parents' home or whatever that is, it's like it comes with so many rules,
mm,
which I believe is so strange. Growing up spiritually in church or specific religions, like the rules about it don't make a lot of sense to me
yeah.
and never really have. So you know, being gay, being, you know, in a strict, you know, Mexican family, like whatever. I mean, it's like there were so many things that like we're not allowed, right? That you're not
Mm,
accepted for. And it's like, I don't know. It's like I understood that and I knew that it wasn't for me, but I knew that I didn't have to believe that part of it.
mm,
So for me, it's different because it's like I love spirituality in a way that like everyone is welcome.
mm,
You know, everyone is a child of God, and
period.
you know, I mean, I can't judge. I can't judge.
For what?
You know, I can live my life and be a
Yeah.
really good person and like love everybody and
Not
be a
everybody.
great dad and a friend and a son and a husband and all of that, right? And be and create and all of those things. And it's like, thank you, God, sweetie.
It's been,
Thank you.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah. There, you answered it.
Right.
You answered it.
Not everybody has that. Maybe not everybody has that experience, right? I mean, I think wherever you're at in life, there's that part of it can still weigh on you, like those kind of rules around it.
Mm,
Um, I see that, and that can be a little heartbreaking because you sometimes you just want people to break free, right? Break free of anything that's holding you captive in that way, and because we all
captivity.
deserve the freedom, right? We all deserve it,
To
and
exist, to be, to not live in these rules of all of this.
it's so funny, like having this religious talk because it's like I don't know, it's like there. I love the podcast because it could be political, right? And it's like, oh God, or it's like, never would I. It was never would I ever. Was that the game?
Never
Never
could
have I
I
ever.
never have I ever.
Like thought I'd be on my podcast talking about God, like or sober, right? But it's like, hello.
I
I
think
don't
you
know.
talked
I
about
love
it
it.
all. I
There's
mean,
so much. There's so many.
there's juicy
I have an
bits.
amazing experience with this right now.
That's it. Yeah, and I don't know, none of it, there are certain things that I said I wasn't gonna talk about, and this was one of them. But, we've been doing this for almost a year. Coco is in the podcast, and I feel like that's the whole reason that we're here, is maybe to talk about the things that are a little bit more uncomfortable, you know?
Mm,
It is, it is television and glamour and all of that, but in the middle of all that is this, you know? And I think that it's having a little bit of everything keeps you grounded. Even though my spirituality is my own, right? And I don't have specific names, but I have so much respect for anyone in any kind of religion because that's your life. That's how you want to live it. No judgment, you know? And that's how I wish that everyone could be. Just have your thing. Love it. I love that for you. Live la vida loquita, like I love it. But I'm not going to sit here and judge. If you say other things, though, I may have an opinion,
and there's some
which I
things
will say.
that I would there I won't allow, right? I won't allow it, right? And
Mm,
it's like, the judgment of just, who, whether it's homophobia or racism or like all of those things, it's like I won't allow it, right? It's like
mm.
it's unacceptable. It's like, you know, those are the things that really cause like division and really like more of a I don't know, an unwelcomed like hate, and it's just like if people just could like treat people like how they want to be treated, then a lot of good things could happen. But
And I had a conversation with a friend a couple days ago, and he said this word, and I just feel like it's a word I'm going to take into this 2026 year of the fire horse. I feel that, and I feel that this word is capacity. You know, I feel that capacity, we all have it, and we all need to. The things that we're like, oh, I don't know about that. Spend time, learn, unlearn, develop, and accept. Period. I didn't write that one down.
let's keep it moving.
That one
Aw.
flew like butter. But you know what I mean? Capacity to like is such an important thing. Like I have the capacity to watch heated rivalries
You better
because
have the
it is
capacity,
delicious.
sweetie.
Since can you let's just move right into the TV tie-up?
I mean,
TV tie-up. God So heated rivalries, honey. Praise be.
All the children are welcome.
All of them, all shapes, all sizes, all colors, and all pronouns.
I mean, let's wake it up,
Let's turn it
right?
all the way up. So you go ahead and start because I said heated rivalries. You want to start there? I
I
mean,
could. I mean, that's a great. I mean, okay, yes, of course, heated rivalry, the like epic
epic.
gay love bonanza,
It's giving like what's
and it's like hockey player, the house down boots.
yeah.
I mean, but I do want to start with a little bit of news in celebration of these iconic shows, right? And one of
Mm.
them is Boots,
Uh,
the series on
hold on.
Netflix,
Let's take a minute. So let's give. Let me
which
enter the music. Okay, go ahead.
Boots the series made me cry.
Hmm.
It got me. I was emotional. I did uh, a book club on it. I mean, I'm reading the book now, and it's amazing. But I unfortunately did not get renewed for season two. I love all the actors in Boots the series. So it's kind of like the where you see like the scale of like why some things get renewed, why some things don't. They're both two really well-made shows. Heated Rivalry did get renewed for second season. They're both LGBTQ plus A, and they're both phenomenal. I don't know why it didn't get renewed, but
Well, I
it
mean,
made me
I do.
sad. Other than maybe there was no sex scenes.
No, I think that it was so beautifully done all the way through, and then that ending.
Oh,
It was like what?
sweetie.
And again, there wasn't a fully developed like love story at all. And I think that like sometimes Hollywood gets that wrong because most of these stories
It
are
didn't develop a love story, is what you're saying.
yeah, it never like fully developed one.
Mm,
It was kind of like one was happening and it was like a little bit over here and a little bit over there, but it never pulled us in. I mean, it was beautiful, but there wasn't that emotional grab at like the love story. There was the loss, there was like the you know, growing up and what they went through and why they're there. And then I thought that the best friends were gonna have a moment. That didn't
mm.
happen. You know, there was
I see that.
you know,
Yeah.
and I think that that is a lot of times with shows, it's like we watch all these episodes to develop something, not just to tell us the past in a story, but like to love is like that thing that draws us.
Right. I mean, it's unfortunate that maybe the PG of it all didn't
It
didn't
didn't even need to
didn't
get
get the
naked.
pop it needed.
It just needed like a hug or like a
And then
like
I I think there was I mean, I know what you're saying because then
but I thought
when you see Heated Rivalry, which is all of what you said Boots was, but it had, I mean, it had the lust, right? It had the desire, and they acted on it, and you
mhm,
got to visually see
yeah.
that, right? And it was just like, wow, they took it to the next level.
Yeah, and I think Boots fell short with like when the one of the drill sergeants ended up just like leaving. I guess he was going through stuff. He was gonna get probably fired and discharged and all of that. But it was just like, yeah, say it. And then the guy was just gonna run and be like, hey, I'm ready.
And
And then the mom was like, you ain't 18 yet. And I was just like, the nerve. I don't know. I felt like that was a kind of a goofy part of the story that was like, you know, didn't love that. But
yeah, for
then there's
sure.
heated rivalries, which it is fully developed because we've had conversations about this show with people, and not everyone agrees. Not everyone thinks that it's accurate, but I think it is like so accurate. And it was like, I don't know if I was kind of that age at that time. So it makes a lot of sense for me because it was coming from a smaller town and having those experiences where then that first person that like notices you after you've been closeted or just have been a little bit afraid to be who you are, that first person, whomever they are, and a lot of times they're like these guys that like are not the softest and the most kindest humans initially. I feel like it's very true to that. And then it just showed that story and then how their love just evolved. It's just
I mean, the show had me
wow.
up in the room,
Tears.
tears,
Tears. Every
just
episode.
like, oh my God, like what is going on? And oh no, they didn't, but
Oh
yes,
my
they
god.
did.
So y'all, heated
And Heated Rivalry, I
rivalries.
mean, iconic, legendary. It's like a classic. I could watch it all
Instant.
over again.
Yes.
And it stole the season. I mean, it did.
Yeah, it's giving a little soft porn,
It's so good.
but it's tasteful,
That part.
you know?
It's hot.
And there's
Period.
an accent and there's a Canadian and there's just a vibe. And there's a
Cute.
cottage and then
Very cute.
the scene when the dad, it's just like y'all, if y'all have
Coming
not seen it,
the t-shirt, I'm coming to the cottage. I mean,
I'm
everybody wants
I'm gonna make one because I don't know if
one.
I'm gonna be able to find one.
And we
Yeah.
will be making the overall mother t-shirt as well.
Yes. Done.
But I mean, give it up for Heated Rivalry. I mean, gag, you gotta watch
Hoot.
it. I mean, I'll do some honorable mentions
Okay.
like Welcome to Derry, which
Yeah.
is so good. Stephen King, I mean, I'm still not done, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
And
Are you like, have you like fully caught up to like what's happening?
no,
'Cause that's
but
my hard part about it. It's like so much is happening. But again,
yeah,
Chelsea from the driveway, she said she's obsessed. They're finished.
Chelsea Saeed, I mean,
Did it.
Highball Honcho, he's
Period.
watching.
Oh, he's what?
Stranger Things. This is my first season of Stranger Things. I know it's the end, but I didn't watch all the in betweens.
Mm.
Our son Matthew loves the show. So if he loves something, I love watching it with him because he's so engaged. And again, the last season of Stranger Things, what a cool ass show. We're still not done with the last episode, but
We have an
I'm
hour left. I mean,
like,
we're like a
whoa, this
lot.
is a lot.
And I kind of heard that there may be like a surprise one more episode, which I mean,
Mhm.
it's like Netflix, y'all are just eating it up, just slurping it up. And
Yeah.
I'm happy because I watched the first, I think, season and a half of Stranger Things. Really liked it. I don't really know why, like, kind of like bounced off of it, but I was excited to watch it with Matthew, and I was fully absorbed the entire time. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, 11. I remember 11 when she was 10, and now she's grown.
Yeah, so now I need to go back,
Yeah,
right, and get all that
she's like a little tiny 10-year-old.
the other season.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
crazy.
Pliberus,
Oh,
great. I had a really great finale. The in
Apple
between was a
TV.
lot, but girl, the atom bomb got delivered. So now what?
It's kind of
I
fierce.
mean,
That show, like, at first I was like, "What is going on?" Because it kind of reminded me of like The Last Man on Earth that we like started to watch a little bit of.
I'm
Love that, but this one was like way more like psychological and like I feel like kind of where we're at in our brains right now with how the world is.
mhm.
You know, because it. I don't know if what I'm gonna say what I saw in the show, and then I want you to say what you saw.
On Pliberus?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an example, then you give an example.
Okay.
Okay, so like I really saw that like she represented the people that are around us. I would consider myself one of these that does not want to fit in to whatever it is that everyone else is doing. And I think
Mhm.
it was a very dramatic version of that. And then there was everyone else was this, right? And then like her body actually fought whatever it was away. And then that part where the other girl decides, I want to be that as well. And I think there was a beautiful part where she decides that she wants this thing that they all have. And she was petting the goat. It can almost bring me to
Mm.
tears. And then she gets the whatever it was, the chemical, and then she turns into one of them because they're all one kind of brain. And then she just goes and opens up the where the goat was, and then she walks away, and the goat's like running after her, like, but she's now one with everyone. So it's like taking that connection away from like the world, the trees, the animals, and then just becoming one thing. And I think that, you know, this is
Yeah, I think that's a good review of.
yeah, beautiful.
I know that scene of the baby goat. I
He's
mean,
like, "You can come live with me."
I know.
Natasha would not like a little baby goat running around here.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, I had to say this is silly, silly. Anaconda. I mean, I was dying.
Anaconda,
I mean,
of
I
course,
was in
showed
it.
up.
Yeah, at the end.
I mean, it was
I
cute. It
Ice
was
Cube.
festive. It was
It was
Ice
cute.
Cube. Yes.
I liked it more than I thought I was
Get
gonna
your
like it.
rest. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it
You say
was.
get your rest? Oh, yeah. But yeah, very good.
Yeah.
What else?
What else?
We just watched that show. We just finished last
Oh,
night.
Ran Away on Netflix.
I
It's a
mean,
good one.
it's like it feels like it's like from a book, you know? It's like giving like that like English like, countryside drama, thriller, murder. We finished it in 3 days. I mean,
Right. What are you, is there anything you're leaving behind in 2025? Not necessarily the TV tie-up, but just, that
just
yeah,
in
it's not in the
general.
purse.
Okay, so this is my purse has gotten smaller.
That was a great TV tie-up, by the way. More to come.
More to come. My purse is smaller now. I'm taking
Ooh,
less with me when I leave the house. I'm taking less with me when I travel. And I don't mean things, I mean just the expectation that I put on myself that I thought others needed from me. I'm moving into the world with a little bit less and it's okay with saying, no, thank you. I won't be coming, you know? More nature. Oh, you're saying leaving. So yeah, I'm leaving like me having to carry a big ass bag around just in case. Like what's it called? Like the baby bag. What is it called?
the
The where you carry all the baby diapers.
the diaper bag?
The diaper bag is no more. She's having a clutch
Right.
with a zipper.
Hey, I love that.
Mm-hmm. What
You
about
better
you?
leave it behind. I'm leaving behind Nicki Minaj. She
I mean, I knew
she
we were
can't.
gonna get there.
She can't. She can't come.
She can't.
She
She might could not ever.
I won't allow it, as Mariah would say. I
I
won't
was shocked.
allow it.
I was shocked also because how you gonna slip up when you're already sounding wild? How you gonna slip
No.
up when you already acting wild?
Let's pray for her, because
You better do that.
if a spiritual awakening is needed, Nikki, I'm sending it to you, because
The girls are pissed.
I will, yeah,
The
I won't allow
dolls
this.
pissed.
And I'm gonna leave you back there for a while. Hey, which that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
But it does. Okay, this is the last moment of the TV tie-up,
Oh,
which
we're
is
going
Cardi
back.
B on the new season of RuPaul's Drag Race coming up, and I'm dead
Yeah.
already.
Have you
So
seen like the little previews to her, like literally ripping them apart in the most best way that she should?
she says the trans community are her teachers,
That's what I'm saying.
and that's what I'm taking
I mean,
with me.
and there's just so much connecting to Cardi because she just writes hard, and for like LGBTQIA plus community, and that in the way she rides for it, she gives me like the way that Gaga rides for it. There's no like, you know what I mean?
Hell yes.
There's an announcement of it constantly
Yes.
and a respect for it.
Yes.
Because I think that Nikki, she lost her respect for her community and herself. And then that's what allowed the delusion. Opinions.
I mean,
Opinions.
I can't wait to see that episode.
I
I
can't
love
believe
you
you brought
so
that up.
much. I mean,
We're not
Cardi,
there yet.
Cardi,
Cardi, what?
you're surprised I brought that up?
No, I'm surprised you brought up Nikki.
Oh, I
I
mean,
feel like
how
I
could
can't even.
not?
I've unfollowed her.
Not? It's just when you're
I
disappointed, you're disappointed, and it's like
and I was such a writer for her.
Yeah,
And
I don't wanna
even
see
in
it.
this podcast, I have talked about her, but now she's not even allowed to be on the list because those are the kind of people I cannot associate with. You know, but people will. Yeah. What else?
You tell me.
Blessed be the fruit.
I love that.
You're too many things, Boots.
Oh my God, Coco! It's so good to see you here on the couch
Period.
again.
So let's be.
I mean, let's be
Too many things together.
together.
Period.
We met at drag brunch, queens in full bloom. Mama Coco sipping tea from across the room. She leaned in like, that's your man, no doubt. Then flipped her fan and walked right out. Johnny Boots had a look, had a vibe, had a style. Sharp tongue, soft smile, gave Coco denial. But give it a beat and they lock right in. One big sip and the show begins. Cocoisms, ooh, that's the tea. Boots and Coco, wild and free. One talks riddles, one walks fierce. Together they slay through every sphere. Cocoisms, say it loud. From brunch to mics, now they're proud. Portes heat, fashion wit. Every Cocoism a perfect fit. Then they moved to LA, brought the glam and the glow. Got a reality TV show, hairstylist to the stars. You know, people said, who are they? Just off the way they walk. Now at school runs red carpets and go-go talk. Don't trust a man who don't moisturize. Tip like a queen if you value your eyes. Boots is laughing, Coco with snaps. Mama said match and that was that. Mama Tracy said it too.